That is a good-looking classic Guardian, if I do say so myself. So, hello everyone, welcome back to Destiny 2. With the 10th anniversary update, the Legend title is now available, and the first iteration of whatever they are releasing with the 10th anniversary is here. So, to start off, I would recommend everyone head to the Pale Heart first, if you can, of course, and access the new set of armor that they give you for free. I will show you the locations right here. Now that you've done that, a majority of the rest of the Legend title requirements will unlock, and I will show you each and every step, including the one that sounds like complete mystery. Now, going into the tab itself, there might be a few things already unlocked if you are a veteran like myself. If you have the Justicar rank, that is rank 8 in the Guardian ranks. If you have reached rank 8, then that will already be done. And I imagine the Cryptarch rank will already be done. Otherwise, I imagine it'll just be decrypting things like the Eververse engrams as well as the Prime engrams, though it does specify the Cryptarchs, so probably just exotics and primes. If you don't have that, that'll happen quite naturally. Then the next is the special delivery. That will pretty much be available right as soon as you find all 5 of the armor stashes. Immediately head to the tower in the special deliveries vendor. Located at this terminal in the tower, you will have a bundle for your armor that is basically armor ornaments that you can equip for free. You don't have to spend any of the transmat materials. You can just go ahead and equip them right away. And that leads into the rest of the triumphs. The first is one of the simplest ones: complete Vanguard activity playlists, crucible matches, or rounds of Gambit while wearing a full set of veteran legend armor or the ornaments. Unfortunately, usually this does include the exotic, or sometimes it doesn't, but I would say for certain, just abandon the exotic armor. At that point, weapons, whatever you want can go. I imagine if you have your go-to set of legendary armor, just equip the ornament and you'll be more than fine. The next is a pretty self-explanatory one for defeating combatants and looting engrams in Skywatch on the Cosmodrome while wearing a full set of veteran legend armor or ornaments. Now, I don't know if they have done anything different in the Skywatch to make this easier. I imagine you'll find lots of Guardians running around there, but just keep in mind this will be a relatively simple one. I doubt they'll make you hunt down that many. The next is the timeline missions. This threw me for a bit of a loop, but it is pretty simple. Head to your director. In the map, towards the top right, you will see this little icon in the Destinations tab. That is the timeline. This actually tells you where in the timeline you are. Now, if you actually go into this screen, you will see these missions right here that are actually rebranded campaign missions meant to look as a retrospective looking back in the world. You'll see a lot of the cinematics as original, but they will be pretty much rehensed with context, as you know what happens afterwards, and there is some narration from people who know exactly what happened. Now, currently, I played the Cade's Fate one ages ago, and so it already counted for me. But then I had just played through the Crux of Stasis mission for the first time, and that added progress. So unfortunately, you cannot repeat these missions and do them over and over again. You would have to do each and every one, but it does mention that having more people does progress it faster. So if you have a full fire team, you might only need to do 2. You only have 2 people, you might need to do 3. And if you're alone, you might have to do all 4 of them. But I digress. That is pretty much the last thing needed for the Legend title at present, because at the start, it is basically getting the armor. Then there's opening the armor box you get for free, completing all the timeline missions. Then there is ritual activities while wearing the armor, spending some time in the Cosmodrome with all the armor on, decrypting engrams at the Cryptarch, and then achieving a high enough Guardian rank. At some point, Bungie mentioned needing to do the Legend campaign. I believe it's associated with that, the Guardian rank specific, but most of us, I imagine, have already done that. Aside from that, that is all you need to do to become Legend in Destiny 2. With that, my name is TheMadScorpyon. I will see you in the next video.